Hello everyone, I'm here again with a presentation on the first chapter from Vistas NCERT for class 12th, The Tiger King by Kalki. Before starting the chapter, let me tell you about the author. Ramaswamy Iyer Krishnamurti, born in the year 1899 and died in 1954. His pen name was Kalki. Ramaswamy was a Tamil writer, journalist, poet, critic, and Indian independence activist. He penned 120 short stories, 10 novelettes, 5 novels, 3 historical romances, editorial and political writing, and hundreds of film and music reviews. Before we move on for the overview of the chapter, let me tell you about the characters. The Maharaj, the Tiger King. He is a comical and eccentric character who behaves like an autocrat and kills tigers indiscriminately. Second one, the Diwan, the Tiger King's chief minister, is a comedian in the story who resorted to a falsehood to save his job. And the third is the astrologer. He had deep knowledge in astrology. He was logical but a little foolish at predicting people's fate. So, the prophecy and the miracle about the Tiger King. The Maharaja of Pratibandhapuram is known by many names but is often called Tiger King. The author says that everybody who reads about the Maharaja is tempted to meet him, but unfortunately cannot because he's really dead now. However, his myth continues to fascinate people. When he was born, the astrologer foretold that he would grow up to a warrior of warrior, hero of heroes. But one day he will have to meet his death. At that very moment, a miracle took place. The baby prince, who was just only 10 days, began to speak aloud, clearly, and started questioning the astrologers. The prince first said that it was commonly known truth that anyone who took birth in this world had to die one day, and no predictions were needed in this matter. Then he says he only wanted to know the manner of his death. The chief astrologer told him that because he was born in the hour of a bull, the reason was for his death will be a tiger. The child was not even scared. In fact, told everyone there to be aware of him now. Then the prince's childhood and killing of the first tiger. The crown prince grew taller and stronger day by day. His childhood was uneventful as compared to his birth. Like other princes in India, the prince drank the milk of an English cow, was looked after by an English nanny, tutored in English by an Englishman, and saw nothing but English films. He was crowned the king at the age of 20. The astrologer prediction slowly reached his ear. He went on a tiger hunt and killed his first tiger. Elated by the feat, he sent for the state astrologer. The astrologer again warned the king that the prophecy was right. He might kill 99 tigers, but the 100th tiger would prove to be fatal for him. If the king would succeed in killing the 100th tiger, the astrologer promised to cut off his tuft of hair, burn all his astrology books, and become an insurance agent. Then the tiger hunt began. The Maharaja banned tiger hunting in the kingdom. A proclamation was issued that if anyone dared to fling so much as a stone at a tiger, all his wealth and property would be confiscated. The king was adamant to prove the prediction was wrong and vowed to attend to all other matters only after killing 100 tigers. The Maharaja faced many dangers on his quest. The bullet missed its mark, the tiger leapt upon him, and he had to fight the beast with his bare hands, etc. Each time it was the Maharaja who won. Then the bribe to save his kingdom. The Maharaj, a high ranking British officer, visited that place with a wish to hunt tigers. He was very fond of getting its type picture clicked with the victim. The Maharaja was really confused and refused for the permission. He felt that if he gave permission to that, other officers will also turn up with the same request. Now he stood in danger of losing his kingdom. After many deliberation with the Divan over the issue, they came with a plan. 50 diamond rings were sent to the officer's wife. The Maharaj accepted that she would choose one or two rings, but greedy lady kept the whole lot. The bribe cost him 3 lakh rupees at that time, but the kingdom was saved. Now the scheme to kill remaining tigers. The Maharaj's tiger hunts were very successful. Within 10 years, he was able to kill 70 tigers. As a result, the tiger population became extinct in Pratibandhapuram. The Maharaj devised a scheme. He called up the Divan and asked him to find a princess of a royal family in any other native state with a large tiger population. The Divan followed the order and found the right girl for him. The Maharaj killed 5 or 6 tigers each time he visited his father in law. He managed to kill 99 tigers, and then, unfortunately, the tigers of his father in law's kingdom were all dead. Now, only one tiger remained to be killed. Now, the arrangement of 100 tigers began. The Maharaja was sunk in gloom as he was unable to find the last tiger. Suddenly there came the news that a tiger had been seen in a hillside village. The Maharaj was so happy at the news that he announced a 3-year exemption from all taxes for that village and set out on the hunt at once. The tiger, it seemed, kept himself hidden. The Maharaj's fury and obscenity mounted alarming. He ordered that the land taxes would be doubled. But the Divan tried to warn him that such a measure could prove to be fatal for him. The Maharaja became more outraged and asked the Divan to resign. The Divan, to save himself, decided to give up the old tiger that had been brought from the People's Park in Madras and kept hidden in his house. So, the killing of the last tiger. The Divan and his wife dragged the old weak tiger to the car and shot into the back seat. After much resistance from the tiger, the exhausted Divan was somehow able to leave the tiger in the forest in which the Maharaja had been hunting. The Maharaj was delighted to see the 100th tiger. He took careful aim and shot the beast. The tiger fell in the crumpled heap. The Maharaja was filled with boundless joy at fulfilling his vow. He ordered the tiger to be brought to the capital in a grand procession. After the Maharaja left, the hunters went to take a close look at the tiger. They were shocked to see that the tiger was still alive. The tiger had actually fainted from the shock of the bullet whizzing past him. They decided not to tell the Maharaj that he had missed his target. They feared losing their job. One of the hunters then killed the tiger himself. The prophecy proves to be true. The dead tiger was taken in procession through the town and buried. A tomb was erected over it. After achieving the feat, the Maharaja turned his attention to his child. It was his child's birthday, and he wished to give him something special. He went for shopping but couldn't find anything worthy enough. Finally, he spotted a wooden tiger and bought it for his son. The wooden tiger was carved by an unskilled carpenter. Tiny slivers of wood stood up like quills over it. One of the slivers pierced the Maharaja's right hand while he was playing with his son. He didn't mind it and pulled it out. The next day, infection spread in his hand. In 4 days, it developed into a festering sore, which spread all over his arm. 3 surgeons from Madras operated on him, but were unable to save his life. Thus, the 100th tiger took its revenge. Thank you. Hope that you have liked it. See you soon.